Well, joining us now on This Is the Day, Father Bill Quinlivan. He's familiar, of course, to Catholic TV viewers from his great music videos, his appearance on Going My Way. Thanks for being with us, Father Bill.
Thank you, Kevin. I'm delighted to be back in person.
I know, this is unusual, after all these...
I've done lots of virtual interviews.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, sitting in front of my fireplace with my dog.
That's right, I remember
in my living room.
Yeah. So it's good to have you right here on set.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's great to be back.
Maybe if you could start off by telling us a little bit about your parish in Buffalo.
Well, I'm pastor currently of two parishes,
Okay.
St. Martin of Tours and St. Thomas Aquinas. They're both on Abbott Road in South Buffalo. They're a mile apart.
Okay, that's
And
not
so
too bad.
I have the help of retired priests because I can't bilocate. So I do try to mingle myself back and forth and give the appearance that I'm the pastor.
That's great. Now, of course, you have great interest in music as well. And maybe you could talk about that, working your musical abilities, your love of music into parish life.
Well, I try to work my love of music into it. I have wonderful church musicians in my two parishes, and sometimes I just like to listen to music and sing along.
That's nice.
And occasionally I'll use a song in a homily, and once in a while I'll do a special holy hour with music and use some of my own compositions.
Okay.
Usually try to do a Christmas concert every year because I love Christmas, and try to do a holy hour on Divine Mercy Sunday with some songs I've written, inspired by St. Faustina's diary.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. And you've done so many CDs as well in your music. And what kind of inspires you to write music? And what are some of your inspirations? I know you have many CDs. And did you have some sort of idea that pops in your head or in prayer that you find a...
A lot of ideas pop into my head, and some of them make it onto the page, and then some of them make it into songs.
Yeah.
I have lots of journals from the last 20-something years with lyrics in them that never got finished. So as I do this longer, I'm learning to weed through and discern a little better what would be a song good for an occasion, what might be a song that would help to lift people's hearts a little bit. Because, I do like to do something a little silly. The serious, of course, I do the serious.
That's right.
But I like to mix it in.
Sure.
And so I find it's kind of hard to even say where songs come from, other than the Lord seems to give me a little spark of an idea. And then if I sit at the piano or play the guitar for a little while, I come up with a melody. So
That's great. Yeah.
It keeps happening so far.
That's right. Now tell us too, you got upcoming Divine Mercy Summit too, if you could tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, thank you. I'm delighted to have been invited for the second time. This is the second time they've done the Divine Mercy Summit. It comes out of Texas, and it's international, online. There's bishops and archbishops and various speakers and choirs from literally all over the world, a lot of them from Eastern Europe, from Poland and Lithuania, because that's where St. Faustina and Blessed Michael Sapachko, Father Sapachko, her spiritual director, who is one miracle from Saint. I have a special devotion to him. I'm hoping I'll be his miracle. So the Divine Mercy Summit, I think initially before COVID it was supposed to be a gathering of people in person. But what Daniel Da Silva, who's the director of it, discovered, and he's also a film director of the original Divine Mercy image documentary, he could get various people from around the world to pre-record, and then he would air the videos. It actually was scheduled, started last Holy Week on Good Friday, and then there were technical difficulties a few days in. When you're doing something for God, as you know, in Catholic television, sometimes technical difficulties can give you a little detour.
Yeah.
So it was just relaunched at the end of May.
Okay.
And now it's on the website, divinemercysummit.com. You can also find it through my website, which is fatherbillsings.com.
That's awesome. Yeah. And of course, Divine Mercy message is so powerful too. Maybe if you could talk about the ocean of mercy.
Oh, I love the ocean of mercy. I'm Irish, so I can't go to the real ocean very often, except after sundown. But I love the ocean of mercy because I never get sunburned. And but I think I like to splash about in the ocean of mercy. I'm actually writing a book right now. It's not finished yet, but hopefully soon, on Divine Mercy.
Okay.
It's my third book, and I'm calling it The Gaze, The Rays, The Ways, and the Praise of Divine Mercy. So it starts with the gaze of Jesus from the mercy image looking down on us. Then it has the rays of mercy, and then the ways of mercy, how to take the Divine Mercy message and put it into our lives, our families, our workplace, our church. And then the praise of mercy, which is the ultimate goal, to get to see him face to face. We don't need a painted image anymore. We'll have the real thing, the real Jesus, and get to splash about in the ocean of mercy.
That's awesome. That's great. Well, it's so great to have you here in person to talk to you. And I know actually we have some of your CDs here too. But what's the best way for people to find out more about your work, your music?
Well, my website is a way that they can find out about the CDs. There's a nice little catalog of them on there, all 10 of them.
Great.
And then I usually try to post if I'm doing some ministry somewhere, whether that be online or in person. A little more in person as time goes on in the last few years.
I love that.
And so, my books are also available through there, and my autobiography, Made to Praise Him, Finding My Song, is available through audible.com. I recorded that the summer of 2020 when things were still kind of shut down.
Yeah.
I read my book in a recording studio, and that was an interesting experience. So that's out there too.
Great. Well, so great to see you in person,
Thank you,
Bill. I appreciate you coming in. So much going on. Check out the website as well. We're going to send it right now back to the rest of This Is the Day.